What's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Jeff coming to you with another episode of CCW Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. Well, if you guys been surviving the last couple episodes, it's been live. So, uh, this is the next episode of Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. Before I get started, let me shout out my local LCS, Nerd Out Comics, for always looking out for me, for always hooking me up with some good deals. If ever in the Tampa Bay area, guys, go check out Nerd Out Comics. Let's give it a second to see if anybody comes in to view it. Because you guys can learn Cantonese now live, so you guys can leave it in the live chat, so I can teach you guys how to say any words in Cantonese. So, all right, let's see. Well, let's see what's up my reading pile this week. Vengeance of Vampirella issue 9. Picked up the Lucia Perillo cover and picked up the Ben Oliver cover. Since Javi introduced me to Ben Oliver, I've been liking a lot of Ben Oliver's art. Here's the Ben Oliver cover. Nancy in Hell, one shot the Hell guest gown or something like that. This is the next. Well, this is the one shot. And a new Chew book came out this week. It's actually, this is actually the character that is actually Tony Chew's little sister. So she's actually a criminal in the underground criminal. So it's pretty interesting to see. This is for Robert Galvin. Vlad Dracula. It's actually talking the history of Vlad the Impaler. If you guys don't know, in history, there was a guy that Dracula was based off of. His name was Vlad. Well, his nickname was Vlad the Impaler. So this is talking about Vlad the Impaler. Then we had Bliss. Bliss. Then we have Blitz. Hey, Robert. Well, we got a book that you might like this week. Vlad the Impaler. Vlad Dracula the Impaler. Hey, Peanut Butter. Vlad. So it's Vlad Dracula. It's talking about the history of Vlad the Impaler, pretty much. So you might enjoy this book. It's a thicker book, so it's talking about, I think it's talking about Vlad's history. So it's pretty interesting. I kind of figured you would say that. So the Vlad the Dracula. And then there's the Chew book, the new Chew book. It's actually Tony Chew's sister, so it's pretty interesting. So these were the two. And then we had Bliss is talking about a drug that can turn you into a superhero but kill you at the same time. So pretty interesting. Peanut Butter, you probably can order it online on either Skeleton, Robert's two sponsors, either Skeleton Comics or what's the other one? What's John's Marvelous Comics, I think. John's is. Skeleton comics are marvelous comics. You'll probably be able to order the new TMNT comic, or you can if you're looking for specific covers, there's all kinds of different what stores that have different covers coming out. Oh, Nancy in Hell. Should re-show you, Robert. Nancy in Hell. And I picked up Vengeance of Vampirella, Ben Oliver cover. Vengeance of Vampirella, Lipsia Perillo cover. Here's a closer look, Robert. I don't like the face on the Perillo one. I like the face. I like at least I like this one better. I like the face better on this one. Ben Oliver's cover. So I didn't pick up much this week. Didn't really pick up a lot. Oh. Hey, Javi. Well, since Javi popped in, look, I picked up the Ben Oliver cover of Vengeance of Vampirella. And I picked up the Perillo cover of Vampirella, Vengeance of Vampirella. But I like the Ben Oliver face. I don't like the Perillo face as much. I like the Ben Oliver face on it better. So I've been picking up all Ben Oliver and Perillo covers for almost all the books that he's been doing. Then Nancy in Hell. Bliss. And it's since Javi walked in, Bliss is about a book about a drug that can give you superpowers but can kill you at the same time. So double-edged sword there. Nancy in Hell. Yeah, Nancy in Hell. The two Vengeance of Vampirella. Javi, you might enjoy this one too. Vlad Dracula. Talking about Vlad the Impaler. And then Chew. The new Chew book. And then it's actually talking about Tony Chew's sister. So it's 1 out of 5. So there's going to be 5 different stories for this one. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So this takes place, I think it's a small side story that before Tony got kidnapped by the bird alien or whatever it was at the end of Chew. So these are like little side stories, I think, of how the sister and him don't get along real well. Yeah, so this is gonna be one. So it's only gonna be a mini series, like 1 to 5, like book 1 to 5. So there's only gonna be 5 books for this one. So it's a little short story. Kind of explaining everything. So, all right, Robert. What Cantonese word do you guys want to learn today? Type it in the chat so I can teach you guys how to say anything in Cantonese you guys want. So it's pretty much anything. I had one in mind. I have a word in mind or a phrase in mind. How to say draw or sketch. Butt, B-O-O, boob. Hung, music. Okay. Music, music could be a good one. Boobs be a good one too, but boob is hung, hung, your chest, or vampire. Okay. Music is yamngok. Yamngok is music. What's up, Bake? And vampires, Guernsey. Vampires, Guernsey. Vampire. Robert, vampires, Guernsey. And Javi, music is Yamngok. And then Hong, butts, Sifat. Uh, boobs is Hong, pretty much Robert. And then, but the vampire one is the one you want to hear. You pretty much want to hear is Hong White. They go Hong White or Guernsey. My brother loves. The sentence is my brother loves. Hey Jim, since Bake and Jim just came in, I'll show off what I picked up this week. Vlad Dracula from Scout Comics, talking about Vlad the what the history of Vlad the Impaler. So that's probably what this is going to be talking about. I skimmed it, so that's what it looks like it's talking about. We picked up the new Chew mini series. It's going to be one to five. So it's talking about Tony Chu's sister. So that's pretty cool. And you guys all know I picked up Vengeance of Vampirella Perillo cover. Vengeance of Vampirella Ben Oliver cover. Nancy in Hell. And then Bliss. Well, this one's talking about like a drug that actually gives you superpowers, but can then kill you at the same time. So that's pretty interesting. So those are all the books that I picked up, guys. Jim, Boat. Those were everything I picked up. So pretty much, Robert wanted to learn how to say vampire. So it was Guernsey, and then Javi wanted to learn how to say music Yamngok. And the sentence for Yamngok. Yamngok. I like to listen to music. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. That's all I picked up. Yeah. I like, yeah, which of the Vaporella covers do you guys like better, guys? I like the Ben Oliver cover a little better than I like the face on this one. Hey, King Titus. For what? Yeah, not doing much, guys. Just wrapping up Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. How's the weather in Japan, King Titus? Pretty much teaching people Cantonese now, live. So whenever people show up, it's gonna be pretty cool. Well, since King Titus walked in, I show Vengeance of Vampire. This is what I picked up: Vengeance of Vampirella, issue 9, Ben Oliver cover. Vengeance of Vampirella. Bliss, number 1. This was more of Mylar Madness pick. So he actually told me I might want to read it since it's a drug giving people superpowers and could kill you at the same time. So Nancy in Hell. Chew, the new Cube one mini series is talking about Tony Chu's sister. So that's pretty cool. And If Robert does end up picking this up, it's probably going to be Robert's pick of the week. Vlad Dracula from Scout Comics. All right, guys, that was it. The Cantonese words were music and vampire. Since Robert wanted to learn how to say vampire and Javi wanted to learn how to say music, music is yamngok, and and Roberts was Guernsey. So pretty much this week I don't got much coming up. Saturday I have to work, so I won't be on with Robert. But I'll be on with Robert next week. But I'll be on with Javi and there, all the boys for Silver Age Sundays. Then I'll be on Extreme Nerd Table. Robert probably be with me on Extreme Nerd Table on Sunday. So everything I'm gonna be doing is probably gonna be on Sunday. I'll probably be on with Sean this week, mid afternoon, since it's only the afternoon. I don't have to work until 8 at night on Saturday, so I'll probably be on with Sean, but Robert I won't be able to be on because I'll be at work. All right, guys, you guys know who this is, and you guys know what this is. It's the Cantonese Kid, aka Jeff Comic 813. Like, subscribe, you know the drill, guys. I'll check you guys later.